Okay. I'm not entirely sure what we're going to be doing because I don't know what we can be doing. Or
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Later, better. Think I've cured Joker's condition. Simple treatment would... No. Would cause liver failure. Never mind. Start from scratch. Anything else?
Are there any medical concerns I should be aware of on the team?
Cerberus personnel in excellent condition. No squad concerns to report. Always some matters, but nothing affecting immediate mission.
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
I had a wonderful chat with your friend Tally. She's not what I expected from her psych report. I like her.
Tally's a good friend. We've been through a lot together.
My female intuition says she wants to be more than just good friends.
you're imagining things. She's like, what, 18? I've got to be way older.
That can't be right. Our relationship is completely platonic.
It's in her body language. How she turns to you when you enter the room. How she watches your every move. Quarians are so fascinating to me. But they also make me a little sad.
Why do they make you sad?
Their environment suits are so beautiful, but with their immune systems, they're trapped inside. I wonder what they look like under those helmets, or what their skin feels like under those suits.
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the Collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
I might do more than
I
catch
was
you.
told
Now,
that she
that's
would
an
take care of my
interesting thought.
fish
Anything else you'd like to talk about?
if I made casual flirts with her. So I'm going to try that.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe. Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Oh, I did? I think. I feel like Liara would understand if I was feeding my fish and they weren't relying on me for survival. Lives would be saved. Fish lives. Let's see. Oh, I didn't read it. Hang on. What did I actually say? Which one is it? No, that was it. Wait, I didn't read it. Can I go backwards? Shoot, do I have to reload? Jeez Louise. Before or after talking with... after talking with Jacob. Before talking with Ford.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Later, better. Think I've cured Joker's condition. Simple treatment would... No. Would cause liver failure. Never mind. Start from scratch. Anything else?
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
Commander, you've received a new message at your... I had a wonderful chat with your friend Tali. She's not what I expected from her psych report. I like her.
Tally's a good friend. We've been through a lot together.
My female intuition says she wants to be more than just good friends.
That can't be right. Our relationship is completely platonic.
It's in her body language. How she turns to you when you enter the room. How she watches your every move. Quarians are so fascinating to me, but they also make me a little sad.
Why do they make you sad?
Their environment suits are so beautiful, but with their immune systems, they're trapped inside. I wonder what they look like under those helmets, or what their skin feels like under those suits.
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight... How do I feel? But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the Collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
I might do more than
Now,
catch you.
anything else you'd like to talk about?
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later. How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Take care.
Okay. And Shepard, Alizora Vasnima's request. Included with her data delivery from Hellstrom, the Admiral Board has approved her transfer to your command. She has been informed that additional duties to the migrant fleet may still be necessary on occasion. Has been giving extended leeway to determine her mission with you, or when her mission with you is considered complete. The choice was hers, but your role as de facto captain during her pilgrimage may have caused her to be more susceptible to your request. The Admiralty Board trusts that you will treat your new crew member with respect due to an honored member of the fleet. Should any harm come to her due to your negligence on your part, this board will take severe and appropriate action. Admiral Rael Zora, Migrant Fleet Admiralty Board. Okay. Transfer request approved. Oh, there it was. Okay, so it was. I'm gonna talk to Joker, but I don't think he has anything new to tell me. Oh, well, maybe he'll be like, hey, Tali's back.
It's great to see Tali on board, Commander, just like old times. It is her, right? I mean, because with the mask, it's... Ah, never mind.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, Grunt is... not a stabilizing element, Commander. It seems like Garrus has finally worked that stick out of his butt, but now he's trying to beat guys to death with it. I can't believe I like the old Garrus better. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Oops. Weird. nice if they got. You didn't do it. Yeah. Oh, feed the fish. Eat. Can you help me set up an automatic feed the fish, please? Please. So casual. This is so casual. Thank you. Wait, what's the difference between this one? This one? And a little expensive now. Let's see what's what. I don't want this. They saw this. Me playing the game. A million years after it came out, though. What is that here? I think I'm making it. What did I need? I need a black sweatshirt to zip up. It's best. It feels like it's very raw. I like this top. I don't love this pants. It's mostly because of this weird upside down U on the pants. I don't quite get that. Two. Let's wear this. You got the upside down U though, no. But have new music to select from. Oh, Kelly has a gun. I like that. Alright. Okay, that's what I need. Here's his line. What are you? The upgrades. Where are you? Submachine gun damage. 15 boost. An overwhelming attack. When did I get that? Scenery, stretch, multiple plant, over prepared. It's a lot of work. Not doing that, not doing that, not doing that. Well, apparently, you're being loyal to, you know, I mean, I gotta get this. We'd rather finish the game. 100 alien. And kill 100 enemies. Do what I can. I like these things. There's nothing bad that they have to keep facing. Fun to say to me.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander. Commander, what can I do for you?
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
I haven't had a meal that good in a long time.
I didn't think Rupert had it in him.
How can I help you, Commander?
You have everything you need.
Absolutely. Since you set up my kitchen with proper supplies, thanks again.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Have the Cerberus crewmen given you any trouble?
I think being part of the team that took down Saren got me some points. Everyone I talked to was polite anyway. Don't worry, Commander. We're all working together.
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
How may I help you, Commander?
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Shepard,
I wanted to check in.
I am always happy to talk with you.
I should go.
Of course.
Hey, Shepard. I usually travel hidden away in cargo bays. It's nice to be able to look out a window for a change. Mess Sergeant Gardner might just be an evil genius. Emphasis on the evil. The food's gotten better lately, though. I guess his reputation will take time to heal. I'm not really sure what to do with myself. Not much call for thievery aboard a ship. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Back for another lesson. Doesn't matter who you are. You got a gun in your face, chances are good you'll do what the other man says. Only two types don't buckle at that point. Trained killers and psychopaths. A lot of people can't tell the difference. I was shadowing this rookie on an infiltration run to an Eclipse base on Tatus. Good kid, but he had no business handling a rifle. In the shuttle on the way down, he puked in his helmet. We hit some turbulence, and with all the crap sloshing around, he thought he'd been shot in the head. Went back to the Alliance. Here he's a governor now. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Shepard.
Just checking in. How you doing?
Battlemaster, I have everything. Clan, kin, and enemies to fight.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
Gabby, you'd say the Normandy is a she, not a he, right?
Of course. The Normandy's the sweetest girl there is.
And Edie's a she. Tally's definitely a she.
What are you getting at, Kenneth?
I'm just saying I'm feeling a wee bit threatened here. A lot of female energy, and I'm just one man.
You're such a dick.
See? Look where your mind went. I've got to watch out for myself. What can we do for you, Commander?
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Me too.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Is the new Normandy giving you any trouble?
Please, Shepard, I'm a Quarian. Give me a chunk of scrap metal, a circuit board, and some element zero, and I'll have it making precision jumps. I was worried about working with Cerberus engineers, but they know what they're doing, and they've been very polite.
Can you do anything to give the Normandy an edge over a collector ship?
Definitely. With the right supplies, I can fortify our shields. The Collectors cut through the Normandy's barriers immediately last time. My upgrades might give us a better chance.
That would be very nice, thank you.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
How's the Normandy running?
Say what you will about Cerberus. They know how to build ships. The Normandy's running even better than before. I don't know if it can stand up to a Collector attack, though. I'm researching some ideas that might help.
Have you got time to talk?
We didn't really have time to chat while taking out Geth on Haestrom, did we? I can't believe so many people died. Thank you again for getting Rieger out alive. All for data about stars blowing up. I hope the Admiralty Board gets some use out of it.
Have you heard any word about Cal Rieger? Did he survive his injuries?
He sent me a message. It looks like he'll make a full recovery. Anytime you get a suit puncture, it's a matter of luck. Rieger got out with a relatively minor infection.
Any news yet on the data you sent?
I'm not likely to hear anything for a while, or on an unsecured channel for that matter.
Tell me about the fleet's Admiralty Board.
It's one of two major political powers among my people. The admirals make decisions related to defense or needing immediate action. They also handle major criminal charges, like treason. The other political power is the Conclave, a group of representatives from each ship. They make most of our laws and fleet decisions.
Having any trouble settling back in on the Normandy?
I like the quiet. I miss the old faces, though. Presley, Engineer Adams, all of them. It doesn't seem right having Cerberus in charge of this ship. Are you sure working for them is the right thing to do?
I fully expect them to betray us at some point, and we'll be ready.
I'm glad to hear that, Shepard. Just let me know how I can help. For now, I should get back to work. Thanks for coming by. Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later?
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
How do I... How do I activate her loyalty mission? Really? I can believe some other mission? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Only have... All the collectors. I shouldn't have waited so long. Pleasure firewalkers. I could try one of these. See if that... Yep. Jack's battery down there. Is it? Ah. Hey Jack, how you doing?
Hey.
What do you mean talk about us? And miss your friend?
What do you think of our mission?
I know when someone's got murder on their mind. The Collectors are out to kill us. Rather do it to them first.
I feel like this one makes her think you want to stay with her.
Go.
So
Okay,
I'm gonna not. I don't want to. I don't want to insinuate that I want to engage in relations when I already have a relationship with the arm. I could try giving fire if I want.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Take care.
Where am I? Why are we all the way over here? What do you mean it's 75% approved? No, that's where the thingy is, though.
We do not have enough fuel to travel any significant distance.
Yeah, wait. You get the tiniest amount of fuel. Wait, do I not have a fuel depot here? Maybe if you do.
We're too low on fuel to leave the system under thruster power.
Just wanted to peek. Phoenix Massing 90 cents. Oh, everything is so close to being 100% though. Let's see if there's a fuel depot here. Should really buy the things I need before I play. See how far it is.
We have exhausted our fuel supply. I will use FTL to get us to a fuel station.
Let me do that first. I want to go shopping. Go shopping. And then, where the lights? That's not right. Yeah. What? Let's see who can. Save. Yeah. Oh, that one. Yeah. Yeah, that's enough. Alright. It's Ilium that has some shopping. Yeah. Where is it? Ooh. Where's Lily? Where's it? Ilya. Does not matter. How we bring? Oh no. Oh sure, smart. Oh, we have 70 points. We haven't. Chapter in. Oh. What is that? Those are lots of things. Oh. Mm. 3 meters. Like, that's better. Yeah. My shield is universally good. Well, it's just synthetic, so it's gonna be useful or not, you know?
Very few Quarians ever set foot here. Ilium doesn't allow the flotilla to approach beyond a certain distance. This is the greatest planet in the galaxy for those who can afford it, and they work hard to keep the Quarian fleet away.
The people here are asked to sacrifice their own convictions and beliefs in exchange for a soulless corporate identity. I understand that kind of life would be attractive to some people, but not to me.
Mine is so gangly and asymmetrical. You want to know a secret? You know, I'm gonna do it. My life is
You the black news?
has gone into effect, targeting low-income children on Earth, where the most famous human in the galaxy allegedly had a difficult childhood. The scholarships have allowed several dozen young men and women to leave gangs and join the military or enroll in school. The wreckage of the freighter Tur-Alan was found on an uncolonized planet in the Dranik system. Salvage teams reported no survivors. The Systems Alliance Parliamentary Subcommittee for Transhuman Studies has awarded reparations for biotics suffering complications from L2 implants. Subcommittee Chairman Burns thanked biotics everywhere for their patience and understanding, and promised more help for those forgotten by the system until now. The Tyrian government is considering further reparations to humans whose ancestors died in the Relay 314 incident at Shnashi. The Tyrian government previously made reparations from what humans call the First Contact War, but refused to pay interest. The Turian hierarchy has supported improved relations with humanity since the Alliance's heroic sacrifice defending the Citadel from Saren's attack 2 years ago. A council inquiry has concluded that a combat VI that went rogue on Luna was not intentionally upgraded to full AI status. Alliance members have maintained that the VI was for combat testing purposes only. Given these findings, it is unlikely any charges will be filed. The prison ship Purgatory has been destroyed following an apparent riot. Security ships are en route to the area to retrieve prisoners and guards from life pods. Biomedical firm Certa Foundation is reporting a medical breakthrough against a new strain of interspecies influenza. The development comes as a result of samples contaminated during a biotic attack on their research center 2 years ago. Fortunately, there were few casualties. An exogeny archaeological team has been reported missing. They were last seen in the Aiea cluster's Enoch system, an area of heavy pirate activity. Celebrations are planned across Terra Nova for the upcoming anniversary of the thwarted terrorist attack on the colony. Former hostage Kate Bowman is expected to read a thank you message to Alliance soldiers who rescued her. The Batarian terrorist responsible for the attack on the colony, known only as Balak, remains at large.
Really thought I would run into Balak again.
Shipping lanes near Omega were recently hit by a series of deadly raids. Merchant fleets are being asked to resynchronize their IFF protocols. The Shepard Memorial on Akuz is expected to open next year, once the area is declared safe for visitors. Admiral Stephen Hackett will preside. Explorer ships have reported seeing vessels of an unknown make, but whose silhouette strongly resembles ancient Rachni ship profiles. The few ships sighted have been small scouting vessels that rapidly retreated. The Council has pledged a full investigation. The Asari Shaira, more commonly known as the Consort, has declined to name the next race likely to gain Council membership. However, she suggested an announcement could come soon. Emotions at Shepard's rumored survival are mixed. While some are overjoyed to see him return, others believe his false death was a betrayal. All businesses using security mechs have been asked to check their systems for a potentially deadly virus that can disable targeting safeties and friend or foe identification. 2 years after a Geth attack nearly destroyed it, the colony of Zeus Hope has announced plans for an expansion. The recent attack on Horizon has other Council species looking to their own security. The Turian fleet is reportedly bolstering its crew complement, while the Solarian Special Tasks Group is reportedly investigating the colony attacks. Blue Sun's mercenaries in the Decorah system took heavy losses fighting against unspecified criminal groups, according to leaked reports. A Blue Sun's representative declined to comment.
Huh. Well, that's not a door.
If you're hurting for things to do, maybe after work we could catch a vid or something.
Oh, that's sweet. But I'm okay. A little dry spell isn't gonna kill me.
We could watch Fleet and Flotilla. It got awards for its portrayal of the Turian and Florian relationships.
Anyway, if worst comes to worst, I did.
I'm looking for the best tech upgrades you have.
Of course, I can help you figure out what options work for you.
Isn't that area shot? Forget. It's safe.
Are you okay? You seem touchy. It's not biotic neural itching, is it? I've tried everything. Don't let anyone know.
For example, you know that new drug, the one that causes permanent neural scarring? That's horrible. There's a 12-page contract for shipping, then a waiver for use.
It's just, we're looking for weapons. Shouldn't you be taking this seriously?
Okay. More help. Here's more of it. Come on. Yeah, do it. Salt. I don't really care. Do you need this? Right. This gives. I think these two would be the most important. What was the other one? I can't remember one. Oh, this is just one. Yeah. We need another 15,000. Sorry, 21,000. 21,000. Okay.
What about a fish? She loves the garden. We could add a pond. She doesn't. Eclipse might be fun for you. For me, it's the future. My clan's breeding strategy is at stake.
You can sell something that dangerous with just a contract and a waiver?
These are the Terminus systems. Everything's dangerous, and everything's for sale. Either we tax and monitor it to keep some control.
Hey,
I gotta get back to work.
Okay.
Thank you again.
You
You have
something
no
or-
idea what this means to my family.
I mean, I have a big idea. It's important. It is,
Tired of being passed over for
something
promotions
yeah.
because of discrimination against exosuit-wearing employees. Genetic paradigms invite you to consider environmental
What did I say? 21,000. I don't know. You have three. You have something. It was more very specific.
I need minimal heat increase
Vision
and speed. I have extremely high performance requirements.
Yeah.
safe, too. I need a 100% safety guarantee.
Let's see. I have enough of this, or I have enough of one of the other ones. Basically, I need 28.5 creates to get everything. No, I don't know if there's enough money to be found left in me. Oh. Yeah. And what did we say? There's 4 different items, right? 4. Oh, and then, ooh. I didn't bet. Yeah.
Do you have anything flashier? I want something that says, I own this room. I own
25. Sell at 25.
No, you're not here. Does living at a higher altitude make you more intelligent? Our report may surprise you. New data commissioned by the Architectural Union has noted a correlation between tested intelligence and
okay.
habitats.
And then, check it out. Did it all? Really good. I don't think there's anything to buy here, but there might be. Is there anything that gives me money here? Oh no.
We must purchase more fuel or use a mass relay, Shepard.
Citadel. What's local cluster mean? Local to what? That Earth? Ah! Let's see. Dock. What's up there? Okay, let's see. Sue me. Jack. Let's go. Good.
I'm sorry, but I can't let you board the shuttle with that.
What
This is a ceremonial item of my people.
Sir, it's a 15-centimeter serrated blade.
You humans are all racist.
Yes?
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
Welcome. This is the Zakera Ward Transportation Hub. Public shuttles and shopping are available through the C-Sec security cordon.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Welcome back.
These stores are owned by the Citadel, right?
That's correct. Citadel Souvenirs outlets are owned by the Council government. The profits generated by sales are used to maintain the station. We offer an assortment of decorations suitable for display in your personal quarters.
I'd like to buy something.
My apologies. I do not make sales. I'm here to answer questions and process returns and exchanges. To make a purchase, browse our electronic catalog over there.
Thanks for your time.
Of course, citizen.
Maybe a fish, then?
What? Why? It's a fish. Fish have nothing to do with the Citadel. Besides, it'll be dead in a couple of years.
I know it looks like I'm not working, but there's only so many times you can sweep the place. If games were still available on OSD, I could alphabetize the rats or something.
Mech attacks have increased as a programming malfunction virus spreads. Experts warn of the accompanying danger of poorly programmed security VIs being overzealous and
Reminds me of a latrine in Purgatory. 7 guys came at me. Guards and prisoners. Split one's head open. Snapped the spine of another. So I was slow. They got me. Later on, I got them. One by one.
Okay. Lady.
A series of Krogan and Vorcha attacks on groups in the Crescent Nebula has raised concerns among residents. A Krogan businessman on Ilium, Mr. Thax, suggested the attacks were tied to deadly Bloodpack mercenaries.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Betty. Oh, that's right. No. Shopping. Yeah, bought everything. Okay, so this is all. No souvenirs. Or. I missed one. Okay. Investigation. Alright. It's on. Level 4.
Something I can do for you, Shepard?
Cade Nolenko was on Horizon. He said he was looking into Cerberus.
I know. I approved the mission. We had to find out if they were behind the missing colonists. I couldn't tell anyone without compromising the investigation. I'm sorry.
I thought we were friends. Never expected you to go behind my back.
We didn't know about you at the time. And I wouldn't have told you if I did. What if the elusive man was manipulating you, lying to you? The report actually confirmed your story. I still don't trust Cerberus. But they were right about the collectors abducting the colonists. Unfortunately, Alenko didn't find anything to convince the Council that the Reapers are behind this. Or even that they exist.
I'm surprised no one can tell Sovereign isn't Geth technology. Didn't they examine the wreckage?
We don't have much to look at. Pieces of it rained all over the station. It was chaos, with who knows how many species combing the wards for their dead. We secured as much of it as we could. But between the Keepers and a whole lot of unauthorized salvage, there's no way to account for even half of that thing. Another reason why they don't want to acknowledge what Sovereign was.
How long did it take to get this place back up to speed after the battle?
Still counting. The main areas of commerce and the most populated wards are complete. But estimates for total restoration are sitting around 5 years. The Keepers always surprise us, though. It's like our repairs are annoying. We'll put up an ugly new bulkhead, and in a few days, they've made it seamless. We never really thought of them as heavy lifters, and I have no idea where they get the resources. But we'd never get done without them.
How have the last couple of years treated you?
Serving on the Council isn't how I plan to spend my twilight years. Sometimes it feels like I'm just beating my head against a wall. Knowing the truth about Sovereign is brutal. It's nightmare stuff. I can't blame others for not wanting to believe it, but I know how important it is. So I keep trying. Fighting the good fight, right?
Forget Udina and the Council. Join my crew and help me stop the Collectors.
I'm too old to go racing across the galaxy. Much as I complain, I've got an important job to do here. The front line. That's got to be yours.
I better go.
My door is always open.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams, who died fighting Saren on Vermeer, was posthumously awarded the Salarian Silver Dagger and the Turian Nova Cluster. Williams served proudly with non-human crew members and was once heard to say, "Human or alien, we're all just animals." She is the first Alliance soldier to receive either award.
You know what I haven't had in ages? Ramen. My grandmother used to make the best ramen. Delicious. Thinking back, I really should have stolen her recipe.
Planets in the Nubian Expanse have been experiencing drastic...
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Ah, my favorite customer. What can I get you?
I'm just looking around, thanks.
I'll be here if you need anything.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
He's my baby. He's all I have left of Jacob.
I know.
I just want to protect him.
I know.
I'm not being irrational, Michael.
I know.
I trust you, Michael. What medical upgrades do you want to get for him?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask random people on the street what they think.
I'm getting the immunobooster. And a drink.
Look,
Took me a long time to get this refund. It's a decision on Joe. Said there'd be more waiting for me.
Do you have a service order?
No, I got the refund, made the exchange, and...
You ever had ramen? It's a delicacy back on Earth.
Greetings, Earth Clan. You will find many excellent ships for sale here. Only slightly used, yes.
For a Tupari sports drink, couldn't you? Konstantin Solokowski once said, Earth is the cradle of humanity, but one cannot remain.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Okay. Here's one thing. Alright. We're gonna get the sniper thing, right? Sniper for everything. Alright. Let's see. This is 50,000. Alright. Okay. So I'm gonna get the sniper, the sniper, and we'll leave the submachine gun. You can see that already.
Do you think the Blue Suns have different commando training styles? Like one support group and one close quarters unit?
You're gonna talk about the shotgun again, aren't you?
I may have been heading in that direction, yes.
Oh. Is your lady shepherd? Is it? Oh, is it a woman's sentence?
Do you play those human sports games? They sell well in the Alliance. And to Krogan.
So I recently found out that human sports are actually popular with human sports peoples, which that was interesting. Because what do I get into it? What is that? Oh yeah. Yeah. Hey. Unfortunately, I did not remember the whole of the conversation. But it was something like we can see where like.
Have you tried Galaxy of Fantasy yet? I love that game. It's based on Turian mythology, but it's really fun. I hear it has 11 billion players now.
Oh. I guess like studying people. Shit. I guess studying other people's, I don't know, methods of sports balling. Studying, because I guess the more and more advanced games, like I guess they really study the players and they're making their 3D renders and I guess performing their sports balling moves. And then
I can't believe there aren't any fish up there. It must be a mistake. Can we talk about something else now? This is depressing. How about we find a Turian and beat the crap out of him? That always makes you feel better. You think there's any place on board we could buy a fish? They don't like live animals on the Citadel. Wasted life support capacity, they say. I can't believe there aren't any fish up there. It must be a mistake. We talk about something else now.
But yeah, so I guess they do their best to render those sports moves well, and because of that, sports people will play sports games.
You made me miss the last one.
It helps them like train or they're supposed, sort of sportsing. So I thought that was neat because in general, I don't really play too much of the realm of sports games. And I've gamed since the dawn of time. And I've generally usually only do something in the realm of a sports ball game when it's something where it's like there's like a fantasy element, right? Like there was like the one I think of most often is there's a sports ball game where a million years ago it was like robots versus monsters playing probably like baseball or something. I don't remember the name of it. We're talking like probably original Nintendo. I like that one. But like I wouldn't, like if they made a modern one today, I don't know that I'd bother playing with it. I don't know that I've bothered too much with assorted, more modern day ones. I'm like, maybe when I was younger, I would probably have the opinion of, if I wanted to play a sports ball game, I should learn how to play the sports ball game and then go forth and play said sports ball game. But, there are reasons why one might not be to play a sports ball game. Like, you may not have enough people to play with. You may not have a place to play it. You may not have the equipment needed. You may have a, physical impediment that makes it so that you personally cannot play a sports ball game, but would love to enjoy it all the same. And especially with the ones that are multiplayer, you might be able to play with your friends over great distance with it. So I would urge younger me to appreciate that gaming exists in its beautiful variety for all walks of life and all peoples, and to not woohoo a sports game just because you could also possibly have the ability to go out and play it outside. No. I'm saving. I want a fourth point to do this. I have stuff for there.
In the early 20s, living the flagship of the rogue ex-Spectre, Saren Arterius. Sovereign is a devastating dreadnought of unprecedented power. At 2 kilometers long, Sovereign was believed to have been powered by a gigantic Element Zero core, the only energy source potent enough to land the massive vessel on a planet. During the Eden Prime War, the ship unleashed its peerless destructive force against which Citadel Council ships were defenseless. With a virtually indestructible flagship and a crew of fanatic Geth and Krogan, Saren nearly succeeded in wiping out all his enemies. Only the resourcefulness and bravery of the commander and crew of the SSV Normandy stopped him. The overwhelming power of Sovereign ignited bizarre speculation in tabloid media that the vessel was sent by extragalactic invaders, or was, despite indeterminate photographic evidence at best, a single giant robot. Some sources even claimed that Sovereign was alive. Such conjecture, however baseless, remains to this day. Freedom. Before the Geth Revolt 300 years ago, the Quarians colonized Haestrom to study the mysterious instability of its sun, which threatened premature eruption into a red giant. As a scientific outpost of minimal military value, Haestrom was ill-equipped to repel Geth forces during the insurrection and fell quickly under their control. Captured Geth planetary survey data indicates that despite sustaining damage during the war, Haestrom's architecture remains as it was 300 years ago, preserving a Quarian architectural style that no longer exists anywhere else in the galaxy. Because Haestrom's sun has overwhelmed the planet's protective magnetosphere, humans foolhardy enough to venture into Geth-controlled Haestrom must exercise extreme caution. Minutes of radiation exposure will overload shields, and hours of exposure will kill. Furthermore, before the Geth Revolt 300 years ago, the Quarians colonized Haestrom to study the mysterious instability of its sun, which threatened a typical terminus colony possessing minimal tourist value. Horizon promises substantial economic opportunity, especially in providing. Before the Geth Revolt 300 years ago,
it's trying to say that, furthermore, solar output renders service to orbit communication possible.
A typical terminus colony possessing minimal tourist value, Horizon promises substantial economic opportunity. Choked by the hypergrowth of non-native plant species, Pragia serves as a galactic reminder about the imperative for careful regulation during colonization. 2 centuries ago, Batarian agribusiness chose uninhabited Pragia as their empire's breadbasket. Colonization authorities introduced non-native, industrially mutated plants that flourished in the world's fertile volcanic soil. Synergizing with Pragia's natural geothermal conditions and chemotropic microbes, the imported species soon became a nightmare. Mutant strains of poisonous and even carnivorous plants arose, overgrowing colonies in days instead of years, and causing the Batarians to abandon their holdings. Because the planet's small animal population is insufficient to check its plant growth, Alliance ecologists predict soil exhaustion in 400 years. Due to its relative isolation and lack of population, Pragia has become a regional haven for drug runners, weapons smugglers, pirates, mercenaries, terrorists, and intelligence agents seeking secrecy. A cyclonic barrier technology, CBT, attempts to solve the higher-end limitations of traditional kinetic barriers. Traditional barriers cannot block high-level kinetic energy such as disruptor torpedoes because torpedo mass effect fields add mass. The CBT violently slaps aside rather than halting incoming linear force. By rotationally firing their mass effect field projectors, ships create rapidly oscillating kinetic barriers instead of static ones. Shooting through the CBT is like trying to shoot at a target inside a spinning ball. Significant drawbacks to current CBT configuration prevent its use on anything other than frigates and fighters. Its many high-frequency sensors and emitters require frequent maintenance and replacement. A partially damaged CBT can endanger its operator, who is surrounded by rotating mass effect fields skewing in unpredictable directions. However, if an emitter is damaged, the CBT becomes a traditional shield array, making it effective during opening volleys.
Founded in 2160 by the human mercenaries Zidnasar and Vito Santiago, Lucens were initially a Salian Verge protection racket. As they expanded in numbers and influence, the two co-founders disagreed vehemently on many issues. Finally, after arguing about whether or not to recruit the slave-trading Batarans into their ranks, Vito ambushed Zaid and shot him in the head. Leaving Zaid dead, Vito took full control of Blue Suns and hired whatever Batarians he pleased. Soon he had crowned one named Solem Al-Sara as the titular head of operations. His move designed to placate his Batarian investors and draw fire from would-be assassins. It worked on both counts. The partnership has lasted to this day. Over the decades, Suns grew into a fearsome combat force, banning dozens of planets in the Citadel space, the Verge, and the Terminus systems. Knowing what? That a good logistical team is key to finding an army, or to fielding an army. Vito diversified the Suns, selling arms, training, and supplies, as often as taking contracts to crack skulls. When the subs suffered heavy losses, Vito's entrepreneurial expertise and two new recruits could replace the old. All that was lost was the truth. Today, only a handful of trusted mercs even know who Vito Santiago is, let alone his old partner Zaid. Let's see. The gun that killed two presidents is the infamous legacy of Casa Fabrications Model 12 Locus, originally created for the Systems Alliance, who wanted a lightweight weapon for high-gravity worlds. Locus was designed to overcome limitations of traditional submachine gun at long range. With bullet velocity of modern weapons already pushed to the limit, Locus design sought a way to improve accuracy through reducing weapons kick. They created an internal floating bed that absorbs the gun's recoil with minimal jarring of the gun frame itself. Barrel, magazine, chamber, and operating mechanism all move within this bed, which absorbs the shock with springs and buffers. This creates a platform stable enough that the Locus can use auto-targeting software, usually reserved for match-grade weapons. Locus lethality on shielded targets has become amply demonstrated. In 2176, a Virgin Union patent clerk named Michael Moser Lang brought a Locus concealed in a shoulder-mounted video camera to a photography opportunity between Enrique Aguilar, President of the United North American States, and the Chinese People's Federation Premier Yingxiang, at a distance of 25 meters. Lang pierced the kinetic barriers, overing the stage with the first burst, and then when Xiang heroically tackled Aguilar to remove him from the line of fire, Yang's succeeding bursts went through the Premier's body and fatally wounded both men. Dominan's Pollux collection contains 2 antique ivory-handled locusts modified to take thermal clips. A detachable drive rests in the lining of the box containing OmniTool specification for fabricated copies. Quick trip to the extranet reveals one of the weapons has the same serial number as Lang's original. It's fake, it's extremely well made. Lady Liberty. The Statue of Liberty was targeted of several terrorist attacks over its 210-year lifetime, but in 2096, a motley group called Freedom's First finally brought the statue down. Protesting the induction of Canada and Mexico into the United North American States, the New York chapter of Freedom's First wanted a symbol that they would cede from this new union if necessary. In the early morning hours of November 1st, they smuggled small arms and 15.5 tons of high explosive onto Liberty Island, shooting or capturing the guards. They planted the explosives under the pedestal and detonated them at 7:37 a.m. The statue crashed to the ground in pieces, unexpectedly killing 4 of the Freedom First terrorists. The remaining members were apprehended after long manhunts, but the damage was done. The outrage as the secessionists kindled the fires of the Second American Civil War. On November 4th, President Caitlin Chiang signed the executive order to rebuild the statue. Approximately 1/10 of steam beams and copper plating from the destroyed statue was recovered and used in creating a new one. The original's head was put on display at the Natural Museum of American History in Washington, D.C. It remained there for 2 years until the Battle of Washington. During the heavy shelling by secessionist forces, the head disappeared. The new statue was completed in 2101, and the fate of the original pieces was left for speculation in pulp novels. Interested briefly in 2159 when photos surfaced of the head cargo hold of a starfighter, but by that time, human media were far more concerned with the future. The face of humanity is spreading out amongst thousands of new planets. A statue titled "Liberty for Enlightening the World" seemed small and quaint by comparison. More glittering than diamonds, more expensive than surgery is how the travel agents describe the planet behind closed doors, Birkenstein. Given the opportunity to colonize planets after the First Contact War, Systems Alliance chose Birkenstein to be their trading arm, producing goods to be sold on the nearby Citadel. Cracking the vast galactic marketplace proved difficult. The first human products sold on novelty alone, and then lack of demand hit Birkenstein's economy hard. Only in the second generation of colonists did the planet find a sustainable niche of high-quality entertainment and luxury goods. Once brand awareness had sunk in, aliens flocked to Birkenstein's many spaceports. The planet today boasts more millionaires and billionaires per capita than any other human colony. Though its crime tends to be white-collar and non-violent, Birkenstein is not without its dark side. Both the suicide rate and inflation are extremely high compared to other worlds. Unemployment is artificially low because few people immigrate to the expensive planet without having a job lined up. The cost of living is so great that unemployed workers typically leave for kinder planets after just a few months. Those who stay see themselves as tougher, sharper, and more skillful than the rest, as well as capable of getting respect and employment on lesser planets. A popular song says, "If you can make it on Beck, you got 'em by the neck." I swear we read about the Hammerhead. Hammerhead is the little car that we have, right? Yeah. So it was like something new or added. Starship Dreadnoughts. I'm so sorry about that. Get some new Vespers. These are recon ships, that's with the hackers. This is the type of ship we're flying, right? Recon chips, health sensors. Oh. Lines, frigates are named for great battles and human nature. Yeah, so the Normandy. Wait. Alliance. Revelation. This is another one. Revelation is a popular military historical novel by human writer Drew Karpyshyn. The narrative is this human complex and political expansion following the 2048 discovery of the protein maps leading on Pluto. Wait, are you in that? That's what it is. And the beginning of human galactic exploration. In 2165, before he had his rise to political prominence, Lieutenant David Anderson was a young veteran of the Korean War, investigating the destruction of a top military research. Oh no, I did do this. Research station at the Shanxi. Every scientist stationed at Shanxi had been slaughtered except Bailey Sanders, who disappeared with secret files, making her Anderson's prime subject. Faced Anderson's dangerous investigation of Sanders, included run-ins with Blue Suns mercenaries and Kroger Bounty Hunters. The investigation uncovered illegal research into AI, forced Anderson into an alliance with human-hating Turian Spectre Saren Arturus, who would eventually enter into a genocidal collaboration with Death. Approved entered into a genocidal collaboration with Reapers. And Dr. Filter 8 years ago. I'm sorry, 8 centuries ago. The already arid Drell homeworld, Rakana, began its swift descent into lifelessness due to disastrous industrial expansion. As their population was bursting at 11 billion, they did not possess interstellar flight capacity. The Drell would have been doomed without the intervention of the Hanar. Following the first contact, Hanar spent 10 years transporting 375,000 willing Drell to their own home, Merkaji. The remaining billions perished in the dying world, warring against one another for diminishing resources of water and food. Today, only a few thousand survive on Rakana, in clusters never exceeding a few hundred. Now a cemetery world, Rakana's population can double during pilgrimage season. Drell have been part of the galactic community for almost 2 centuries. Most reside on Kaji, content to coexist with the Hanar. Those who leave Kaji tend to be adventurers gifted by the Hanar with a crude perception of interspecies body language. Solitary Drell travelers often seek out new species elsewhere, adopting that species' culture and rarely returning to Kaji. Such Drell number in the thousands are scattered throughout the galaxy, tending towards living quiet, integrated lives. In Kaji, the Hanar afford the Drell every opportunity to thrive, while outsiders and even some Hanar regard the Drell as junior partners, if not actual service. The Drell have integrated themselves into every level of Hanar society as respected, productive citizens. Back up to speed. Back up to speed. Okay. Oh, I made this one too long. Alright, so next time we'll figure out how to figure. I guess we'll have to try doing one of these. Let's see if one of these gets probably top of this.